Winning Wednesday. We back. It feel like I haven't been here in forever. Like I've been 2 whole weeks, but like 2 weeks since I've been here, like in Atlanta. Kind of been feeling long since I last been with y'all. So how everybody feeling? What's been going on? Hopefully y'all can hear me. I am on Chrome and I did change my background because last time my pool was glitchy, but like y'all know this logo. So if it's a little glitchy, that's cool too. So what's been going on? I want to pull up my YouTube on my phone so I can see. Okay, here we go. Hey Khalid. Hey Ken. Hey Roman. Hey Charles. I mean y'all. Charles right here. Hey Shane. Wait for more of my people to come on. What's been going on with y'all since I last been with y'all? That was like the 10th. Yeah, what's been going on since the 10th? Last time I was here, this is my first time doing it while I'm back at school. Like, it's definitely surreal being down here. And I know y'all start school next Monday, so we're gonna kind of talk about that today. Do a check-in on how like you can navigate through some things, cope with some things, and yeah. And shout out to Roman again for holding it down for Coach last week. For Winning Wednesday, it was definitely good, and I still need to go back to that meditation you had because it was giving, but it was low key giving. Y'all remember? Y'all not like been with her smiles long enough to know this, but when Miss Mo had her session, her first season of success sessions, and she did that meditation, like I'm gonna let her chill right now because she on vacation right now. But like we was on a session sleep. Oh my God, Roman, what's been going on? And if you don't want to put it in the chat, you can just text me. For me, Shane. Well, the week that I had last had Winning Wednesday, I drove down here the next day. So I think that week I made a jewel about something pertaining to whatever the skill was. I don't know. But I ended up driving down like the next morning to come down here and I drove by myself. Last year I drove down with my mom, my dad, and a friend. And it wasn't the same this year. I got my car. I drove my car down here so I can still have it, get around, stuff like that. And it honestly wasn't that bad. At first, I was going to stop every 2 hours, but then I first stopped the first 2 hours, and then I was just like, I could probably drive longer. Then I just was on the phone and stuff. And before you know, I was back down here at school all over again. It still kind of feel like surreal. Like I went through the whole summer, work, did community work, and like now I'm back here and time went by so fast because I was doing things that I love, but I also was like trying to put myself as in many things as I could, which isn't always the best thing, but like I know that since I'm not gonna be home and like being in Baltimore make me feel comfortable. I don't know, that sounds weird because it's Baltimore, but being in Baltimore make me feel comfortable and doing stuff there make me feel comfortable. So I was just trying to get as much of that as I could before I wouldn't have access to it no more. So now I'm back here and I'm still struggling with trying to figure out how I add my Baltimore version of myself down here, if that makes sense. So like when I'm home, it's not that hard for me to like connect with people and do different things and network with people and stuff. When I'm down here, like it's real easy for me to be reserved. Like I can go to the cave, not talk to nobody. I might say hello, good morning. Other than that, I don't really need to talk. But I'm trying to put myself in more uncomfortable positions, talking to new people this year and getting involved in new things. So we're gonna see how that go, and I'm gonna update y'all on that. But other than that, is there anything specific that you want to know about what's been going on the last 2 weeks? Because I started class and all of that. So, but y'all might have been seeing because I've been posting it in my schedule. Khalid, you are like finally be starting. Like what? Like we've been here. We's on time. Hey, Bless. I feel like I ain't hear from Bless in a little bit. Hey, Maddie's mom. Hey, Antonio. Hey, Raquel. I know Raquel here, Yo-Yo somewhere around. My favorite besties. Hi, Mayel. Trying to see. Hey, Santana. But yeah, other than that, driving down here, getting my room together. I'm still trying to get my side of the room together and put my trunks away, waiting for some stuff to come in for me to be a little bit more organized. And I don't know, y'all. I've been in a feeling that I just been feeling like stuck, like mentally. So it make me prolong with certain things. That's why my drill today was what it was, like, not using opportunities as distraction, using them as actual opportunities. And sometimes you get stuck in a feeling that makes you just want to, like, not run away from it, but avoid it to your best ability. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But today we're going to be talking about, just doing like a check-in on how everybody's been feeling, of course, what you just did, but also like preparing for y'all to go into a new school year and figure out things that you're going to run into before you run into them. So like, sometimes we get hit with things that take a mental toll on us, but like talking about how we can navigate that, what resources we can look forward to and all of that. So I put up a list of questions for us to discuss and everything like that. But yeah, I see Kayla put a question in the chat. I'm gonna answer that before we get started. She said, did you get a different dorm and do you pick your roommate? So the dorm that I stayed in last year was LOC 1. I was an AC baddie, and I'm an AC baddie again this year. But I'm right next door. If y'all hear Chelsea in the background, just so y'all. LOC 2 this year, so I'm right next door. Like the building I'm in is like to the left of me. Well, that I was in is next to me, and I'm in the building next to it. And I got AC now. And yes, I picked my roommate, and my roommate is Chels. Hello. So yeah, y'all hear her in the bed. She said hey, but yeah, me and Chelsea picked each other, and it's been going cool so far. Like, if I decide that I don't like Chelsea as a roommate, I'm gonna let y'all know. Like, I'll let y'all know.
Not too much. Not
Psych, I'm playing. Oh, Khalees said going for my permit on the 1st. You gonna get it as long as you just don't overthink it. Like, just go in. Be patient, think about what's going to be the safest thing to do. Like sometimes they be having like trick questions on there, but like try to think about what's the safest thing to do. And yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get into the questions now so we can get started, and we gonna build off that. Y'all know how we do already. If anybody want to hop on, I'm gonna send you the link. But if not, we gonna have a good time. So my first question is, what things can arise with you going on to the next stage? So for me, I went from being a freshman to a sophomore. And like something that's arising right now is like trying to actually deal with my feelings. Like sometimes you don't realize that you got a certain habit until like certain things make you aware of those things. So like for me, I've been doing so much and I've been in this state of mind prior. So like I know this about myself, but like my schedule has been jam packed. Like I don't even sit and I don't usually sit and have time to just sit and think. And so I see myself trying to get away or avoid something, which is how I feel. And I'm trying to deal with that, but also do my academics. And my academics, y'all, they're going to get done. But the thing is, I try to do everything so I can be so busy that I don't have time to really reflect on how I feel. So, what's some things that can arise for y'all going from one stage to the next, whether it's you going from freshman to sophomore in high school, freshman to sophomore in college, junior to senior, sophomore to junior. What's some things that can arise or some challenges that you may face as you go from one stage to the next? And I'm gonna wait for y'all to drop your answers in the chat and everything like that. And yeah, I'm trying my best to give y'all what y'all need. Real quick, everybody state your intentions in the chat. Like what y'all need from this conversation. Do you want advice? Do you want a listening ear? Do you want support? Tell me at least what y'all need from me or people in the chat to do when you put these responses to their answers. Okay. Oh, my girl said she want to start her driving path too. Go for it. Set up a plan and set up a timeline. Because another thing that I did is when I was getting my license and stuff, it was weird because I was in college. So like I did my permit like years ago. And then it expired. So then I had to retake it when I came back on break. And then in January, I had to keep my permit for 3 months when I got it again because I was 18 by that time. And then after that, in January, I got my license. So just try to set up a timeline about when you want to get certain things done so you can hold yourself accountable. Roman said, Mayo, I'm studying right now for it. I got you if you need help. Yes, go ahead, accountability partner. Khalees said, sophomore to junior, something that I could face would be my struggle with getting over my procrastination. That's real. That's super real. Like, I do my schedule, y'all, but sometimes I do get stuck in moments where I procrastinate. Like, trying to think. For example, I've been in this dorm 2 weeks, right? And I've been having, y'all can't see because I got the virtual background up, these bins in my room, like storage bins in my room since I got here. And like, I moved one the other day, so that was progress for me. But like, I really been procrastinating, like with finishing, taking out whatever it is, or putting it up and stuff like that. And it's easy to try to find justifications for the things you be procrastinating with. But it's like, do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? And what benefit could it have for you? So try to think about that. Normally, like when you think about the benefit, it make you be like a little bit more grounded and actually doing it and stuff. Like the bins are getting on my nerves because I keep seeing them in the middle of my room. But then at the same time, it's like I don't move them because sometimes I just don't feel like it. Like I be doing so much other stuff in the day that like I don't intentionally be like, yeah, I'm gonna move these bins today. So trying to get that together. You've been working on it, actually studied for my SAT a while back. That's good. Yo, fun fact, because being ahead the pandemic, I never took the SAT. Like I wanted to take the SAT. I probably registered to take the SAT like 4 or 5 times. Excuse me. But every time that I registered to take it, they would get canceled because either like it was too many people or like, COVID. So I never took the SAT, and like I'm glad that what I did in high school was real intentional for them to like not judge me on, but like see what type of student I was, because in 2 years that we had, and well, the end for me, the 2 years that was kind of like messed up, got taken. I couldn't really do too much within 2 years, but what I did do got my position here. So yeah. Okay, flashcards. Everybody got their own thing too. Like remember, and make sure y'all. I don't think nobody put their intentions in the chat, but make sure you actually do things as unique to you. Like people be like, yeah, this is the best way to study. Well, this is the best way to do things, but sometimes it's really just the best way for them, and you can't necessarily go based off other people's opinions and other people's thoughts. So if flashcards for you, perfect, you on the right track. But if it's something that you feel like you can tweak, change it. There's nobody in your head that's saying like you got to do it this way. Like there's no other way you can do it. Roman said freshmen to sophomore struggling with not letting friendships or lack thereof stop me from doing work and getting good grades. Whew. I dealt with that too. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, because normally when I talk to y'all or see y'all, I'm normally like a little bit more extroverted. I'm an ambivert, I guess. Like sometimes I'm really majority of the time I'm really to myself, but like when it's stuff that I love or things that I'm comfortable with, I'm out there. But in high school, my main thing, like I always had a thing in my head. Like my mother, she always told me that nobody can ever take my education from me. So like every time I went to school, like I subconsciously took that with me, and like I see how it like resonated with me in school. And so like my sophomore and junior year, like I really was to myself. The first year I came in, I was with other girls that I went to middle school with and like their friends and stuff. But then I was like, this not really like my group. Like these not my type of people. And like I started doing my homework at lunchtime. Like I would be in the hallway eating my lunch, doing my stuff, because I was like, the people that I was with wasn't necessarily for me, and I didn't really want to deal with those things. And sometimes you gotta have discipline, and a lot of times you gotta have discipline, but it's not always gonna feel good. Like it's not always gonna feel good at all. Like when I was sitting in the hallway by myself eating lunch, like of course I was doing things that was productive for me and what was gonna get me to a good place, but at the same time, it was like I feel lonely. Like I shouldn't feel like this. Like this is high school. So definitely just remember your priorities, and like people will gravitate towards you. Like people that is on the same track as you will gravitate towards you. So don't worry about friends too much right now. I mean, you got the Heart Smiles family here. And yeah. Hey Zion. Shane said, I think something I'm gonna face as an upcoming freshman is procrastination as well. Yeah, it's different ways, like I was saying before, it's different ways you can get over it or get through it. And you just gotta determine what's gonna be best for you. And like even creating a reward system, like I don't always want to do my work. I mean, I know I gotta do it, but I don't always want to do my work. So one thing that kind of keep me going through the process is like making a reward that's going to be instant, like instant gratification during that time. Like, of course, it's long-term gratification to it too, but having an instant gratification in addition to the long-term gratification makes it better. So like people probably already heard me say this before, but like when I do my studying or I do my homework, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna do this section. So like for example, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I was reading a section for my stat class, and like it was like 3 sections or something to it. So every time I finish the section, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take my notes, I'm gonna review it real quick, I'm gonna watch 30 minutes of Pose. And yo, I finished my last episode today, yo. Like I was so hurt. Like I watched all 3 seasons of Pose in like what, I don't know if it was a week or 2, but I've been watching it. So I'm finished now, and so I need a new show to watch. Somebody put me on to something new because I be wanting to like step out. And of course I read too, but like I be trying to like mix it up. Like I read, be watching shows and stuff. But point is, take breaks in between that makes do something to make you feel good. Like even if it's every section that I finish, I'm gonna call my homegirl. So, my homegirl Elda. And so I'll be like, all right, well, after I finish this section, I'm gonna get to call Elda. Like I ain't talk to her all day. Whoop de whoop. I'm gonna talk to her for a couple minutes. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna do this section. Then I'm gonna watch Pose. Then I'm gonna go back and read the last section. And I'm gonna, read my book. Something. But you guys gotta figure out a system that worked for you that will make you, I mean, Miss Yoni, don't shoot the messenger, but motivated through the process. It's discipline. It's a mix. It's like a cocktail right there. Like you have the discipline to actually see the work through, but then you keep yourself motivated as you go through. So, yeah. All right. Hopefully my response was that to that wasn't too long. Um Roman said my intention for this session is to just have a good conversation. I make sure, like I said, I've been going through it. Roman, I've been going through it too. Like, being for real, like I told y'all at the beginning that I'm mentally like stuck or like feeling a lot of different emotions, honestly, but like I'm still trying to push through. And like yesterday I was talking to Chels. I think it was last night. I was talking to Chels and like telling her how I was feeling, why I was feeling that way and stuff. And like she was talking about, maybe you should just take a do nothing day, right? So I'm trying to do that on Sunday where I don't do no work. I just, just chill, whether that's sleep or watching the show or whatever the case may be, just chilling out because every day, literally, I've been doing something different. And I know in part, like I said, it's for me to avoid actually how I feel, but it still comes up. Like it still be where I started to be by myself and now I'm thinking like, oh my God, like this really like this is not a good feeling. Then you start crying and I'm a crier, y'all. Like every couple days I've been crying for probably like the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I haven't been the best either, but we here to be here for each other and support each other, and things like that. But yeah, I miss y'all too, and yo, so I wasn't gonna tell you until I was gonna make a post, but like I'm supposed to be coming back next weekend. So not the weekend this weekend, next weekend. Cause y'all know it's Q birthday on the 5th. We 3 weeks apart. Well, 3 weeks apart, 13 years. But our birthday is 3 weeks apart in September. So it's his birthday. And last year I came back for his birthday. He was turning 5. This year he's turning 6. So I'm coming back from Saturday afternoon to Tuesday evening, right? So I'm trying to figure out what day that Zion, stop playing with me. No, I'm not driving back. No ma'am, no ma'am. That's an 11-hour drive. So no, I'm not driving back. I'm gonna catch a flight. People got cars back home, so I'll be alright, but I'm driving back for winter break though. I know that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's Q birthday. I'm coming back and I'm trying to figure out which day I'm gonna do smoothies. Trying to see if I'm gonna be able to do deliveries, who could do them for me, and stuff. Cause I know y'all be missing the smoothies, and like I'm not gonna lie, this is a real transparent moment, real quick. Like I really be feeling like I'm behind with where I want to be with my program right now with KR Smoothies, and like when I was home, my plan was like, yeah, I'm gonna recruit the youth. It's gonna be done by this date. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna train them. I'm gonna give them their stuff. I'm gonna pay them up with mentors, like, and I haven't started yet. And it's like recruitment was really slow. I had 2 youth. I tried to talk to people about it, and stuff like that, but like I don't know. I started getting unmotivated. A lot of different things. So I'm gonna try to just keep myself at least have y'all exposed to smoothies and like post on my page. So until I actually get youth up and trained for the sessions. Well, for KR Smoothies, because like I said, I don't want to be the one to do it. Well, I'm not saying I don't want to ever make another smoothie again, but I'm just saying I want to pass the baton on to like younger youth. Let me see. Khalees said I gotta have music when doing schoolwork and studying by myself. Yes, I do music sometimes, but sometimes music distracts me. Like if it's like real good songs, you know how you stop and be like, oh yeah, like this is my song. Like you start to singing it, like bopping your head, then you start reading, then the words meshing together. So it depends, honestly. Like I don't know. Sometimes I do music, sometimes I just do quiet and read out loud. I like hearing my own voice when it comes to like studying and doing homework or whatever the case may be. Like I need to hear my voice. I don't know, it's kind of soothing. Other than that, like if I'm watching a replay of something that I did, like a presentation, that's when my voice started to get annoying. But like reading and stuff, schoolwork, I like hearing my voice if I'm not listening to music. Hey Nyasia. Yo, pose 8 down. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it gave me time to like sit back and like learn more about the community. But then it was just like it was good. Like it was like something that you didn't know that you needed until you watched it. And I watched it, I'm like, yo, like this show was good. And so now that it's over and like it's not gonna be like renewed enough, and it's like, dang, like now what I'm gonna watch. Roman said she splits it up and they split it up and take breaks. I'm sorry. Zion said I just started reading outside of school. It's so hard staying consistent. Make sure I read a good amount daily. Yeah, and that's something else I've been hard on myself on. But with anybody been seeing, I've been posting. Sorry, y'all, I have my drawer. I've been reading this book, and it's a book I got from Five Below before I left. And like, it's been so many things going on, but that sometimes I don't get the time to read every day, but this is supposed to be like a daily thing. And like I just like, yo, I don't read every day. Like, and sometimes I don't be feeling like reading. By the time I do everything that I do, it's like I'm not even really getting everything that I can get out of it for real. So I don't know. Determine what it look like for you. Definitely stay consistent, whatever consistency looks like for you, but consistency doesn't have to look like every day. That's something I learned from Sid when she would talk to me Tuesday. You can do every 2 days or every 3 or once a week or something like that. But figuring out how you want to do it. Roman said, I love a do nothing day. Yeah, that's gonna be me on Sunday. Hold me accountable, y'all. If y'all see me doing something that's work related, just call my phone and cuss me out. But don't worry, Chelsea gonna be getting on my nerves anyway about doing nothing. Khalees said I was real lenient when it came to giving myself breaks, so I tightened up. Oh yeah, you can't get caught into that. Like that's what the discipline kick in. Like when you at the 30-minute mark, and the show getting so good, you still gotta stop it. The time will go off and say 30 minutes, you still gotta stop the show and be like, all right, I gotta do my work. But after I finish this, I'm gonna get back into it. It's gonna be so good. And yeah, so you definitely gotta tighten up with that. Thank you, Roman. I love you too. Khalid said, yo, I love long drives. I'm a passenger on them all. Being a passenger is different than being a driver. Like, my body was low-key hurting a little bit. So, like, I had to get, like, a neck pillow. I had drunk a coffee. It was a French vanilla, but it wasn't 7-Eleven. I mean, not 7-Eleven, Royal Farms. No, 7-Eleven. Yeah, it wasn't 7-Eleven. It was some other place. But it was still good, though. And I put a little drop of the caramel kind in there. It got me right. And I stayed up for the rest of my trip. Like, I was getting sleepy at first. And then I drank my coffee. I perked right up. I was good. Yeah. Mayel said, I feel like the hardships come with owning businesses, but it also teach important morals. Yeah, and hardships build character. Like, I really been putting in my mind, like, hardships don't last forever. Like, discomfort doesn't last forever. Like, difficult feelings don't last forever. And, like, it'd be really hard to believe it because, I don't know, sometimes you're gonna feel you just can't shake. So, yeah, but they teach you lessons through it. Like, anything involving pain has really taught me something. So I definitely would say that's true. Thank you, Roman. Yeah, I think I might be looking for like maybe just one more because 2 people have signed up, a girl and a boy. But I think I'm want another girl because right now I have 3 blenders. So yeah, and I really wanted me to be the one that like introduce and talk to them and give them the training and stuff. And like being in school, it's good, but it's also kind of been like inconvenient because it's like I love the community so much, man. Like so much. And I mean, Atlanta community cool too, but like it's not home, so I miss being home. And Yeah, I don't know. I don't be trying to be on here, be on a tangent. Not a passenger prince. I cannot. I ain't say I be so pressed to drive since I got my license, but I still don't be driving. I had gas on my chest at first. My first time when I first got the car, or the other one, it was like, oh my god, like I want to drive. I want to just take a night drive, go up the highway. Like I'm gonna go to Five Below just because. I'm gonna go to the thrift store. Like I'm gonna go everywhere. And so, that's just how it was to me. But I mean, I don't got gas on my chest no more like that. Gas did go down though. It's like 3 something. Oh, down here at least 3 something per tank. Well, per gallon. So it's not that bad, but still, you gotta pay for the gas, all that. I mean, you don't pay the insurance for nothing, so definitely drive something. But oh no, Khalid, your father a truck driver? He gotta be, cause 20 hours is crazy. Like, where do you even end up? Texas? It might be like Texas or like, I don't know. 20 hours. That's too much for me personally. Like, especially if you do it by yourself. When I get to driving, I don't want nobody that's gonna be a backseat driver. You in the back for a reason. Let's keep it quiet. I'm not getting in with Khalid. I'm not getting in with Khalid. Taylor said as soon as I got mine, I had to drive everywhere. And yeah, that'd be a thing too. Like, then you guys start being more responsible. Like, instead of just being like, "Mine, can you take me up the street?" Like, it's like, I gotta get in the car. I gotta start the car, drive it, plug it. I don't know. It's not that bad, honestly. It's nice to have the freedom, but it's just like the responsibility. Just having the responsibility. Like, don't rush. Don't rush. The car will still be there. It'll be plenty of opportunity for you to buy a car. But yeah, I don't be watching the truck drivers on TikTok is crazy. I don't be watching that. Oh, he just love driving. All right, y'all. So I'm getting off the topic, but next on talking about like still checking in, thinking about school and everything like that. What things are you nervous about? So for me personally, I'm nervous that like my mental may start affecting how I perform academically, but also like, or I already know it's been affecting me, like how, like y'all, for example, how y'all receive me. I don't feel like I've been not putting my best foot forward because I really be trying hard, but like the version of me that I used to see before, I don't know, not there. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I be here, but I don't be here. I don't know. So I'm nervous that that's going to start impacting, other aspects of my life. And I'm trying to get it together now with doing self work so I can be back to how I was with, like, I just was like, I'm on top of things, but like, I don't know how to explain it without y'all actually being in my head. I hope I don't sound crazy, y'all. If I do, don't be screaming for me. Like, but yeah, what's some things that you're nervous about? Shane said, I'm not really nervous at all. I'm actually excited for high school. That's great. I know high school gonna be good for y'all, and I know y'all gonna excel. It's gonna be kind of semi-normal now that y'all going back. I mean, as long as they keep their monkey pots under control, they keep the monkey in the cage, we'd be good. But I hope that y'all get the best experience with high school and like it's so fun. Like I hope it's so fun for y'all. Y'all get to experience like prom and all that, y'all. Like this COVID stuff, it really had an impact. Like I didn't really think about it before. Like, when you're in it, you don't get a chance to reflect on something that you're in, but it was a lot. Khalees said, you know what? I think something I'd be nervous about is presenting my work, etc. at the utmost best. I don't want to be in the back like last year because I was doing the bare minimum for real. Definitely be in the front. Like, you can see who really, like, except for if y'all got like a sign seats and stuff, you can see if somebody really on that stuff if they choose to sit in the front. You know, so like, I didn't even know I had this right. Sorry, y'all. I'm opening drawers and stuff while I'm on here, but you see who really want that stuff, but like who chooses to sit in the front, and like that's where you be focused, and you know you really locked in. Like you don't give yourself room to like be on your phone or whatever the case may be. I mean, even if you is on your phone, it's like at a minimum. So definitely choose to be in the front. As far as presenting is a practice. I just wake up and Miss Joni asks me to host or co-host Wednesday. Or, you know, people ask me to do presentations and, you know, build a brand out of nowhere. So like and come to present it's a practice, and sometimes you gotta do some practice with yourself. Like as far as creating the content or like making sure you understand things or, you know, making sure you're confident. Like sometimes you don't even have to be saying the right thing, but because you're confident, people will believe you. So, you know, just put your best foot forward and realize the presentation that you do, not for the people that you present to, but it's more so for you. That's normally how I take it. Sometimes, like, of course, everything I do really rooted into the community, but at the same time, I use what I do in order for me to kind of like be in healing and a healing stage for me too. So, like, even down to the jewels, y'all. Sometimes the jewels be about people that's close to me, but other than that, the jewels be about me. Like I be low key talking to myself. So, you know, try to figure out how, you know, what you do can connect to you actually improving as well when you present at school. Romy said, I'm so excited. Zion said, I feel like when you're nervous. Okay, my bad. Zion said, I'm excited. I'm a senior. I'm so excited for y'all to like graduate and stuff. I should be able to come to graduations again like I did this year. I'm hoping that I can come to all of them. I don't know. I'll try my best to get to the ones that I can, but I know Gemma and Sid graduating, Zion, you graduating. I'm trying to think who else is senior. I don't know. Regardless, I'm trying my best to be at the graduations. I know I'll be home. It's gonna be June. I get out in May, so invite me to the graduation if y'all can. If y'all can slide me a ticket. Roman says City got uniform, but one thing about me, I'ma eat the uniform up, khaki pants and all. Yo, I miss eating uniform up. Like with Western, we used to wear the best black bottoms. Like I don't know, we used to have the dresses, like the black dresses, the overall dresses. We had like the fancy pants. Like I had someone with the tie up bottoms. And I would tuck my shirt in. The white shirts, the Western shirts will always get me right. With the one button open at the top. Me personally, that's how I was rocking my uniform back then. But you can definitely do something with the uniform, add some accessories to it. It'd be alright. Zion said, I just told my sister I don't know what I'm gonna wear, and she was confused because we wear uniform. I gotta spice it up somehow. Yes, like you gotta put your own personal touch, like how you gonna style your hair. Like you got the knotless, you gonna do a bun, you gonna do a half up, half down. What earrings you gonna wear, necklace, chain, fronts, glasses. Like you just gotta be ready the first day. Antonio said, bro, I'm really not ready to go back to school yet. Who do be ready? Like, you just got to do it. You got to make the best out of it, too. Like, just be there, be in the moment. And you're going to miss moments like these. You're going to miss high school. Like, I mean, to me, I don't want to just claim adulthood yet. Like, I'm really holding on as much youth as I can. But, like, I'm basically in it. Like I'm basically in adulthood. Like I'm paying bills and I'm driving my own car and I'm being responsible. And it's it's just like when you I'm not that much older than y'all, but like when you young, you just got like people are responsible for you. You're not responsible for other things. So enjoy where you at. Enjoy your space. Right now. Um, Maya said I'm not too excited for school, in my opinion. Well, hopefully you grow to like it. Like, I know sometimes it can seem like overwhelming and stuff, but one time Miss Joni, I was telling her like I was stressed or something. It wasn't like recently. It might have been like a year ago or maybe a year and a half or something. And I'm like, Miss Joni, like I'm so stressed. And it wasn't just school. It was like I'm doing these projects and I'm doing all these things. Like I'm trying to operate my full capacity, right? And she was like, these are things that you asked for. These are things that you wanted, right? Like I want to be successful. And being successful not something that just happened for one day or mean that your life is easy or mean that you don't go through problems. This is good stress. Like I have problems that people wish they had, and that's not to be cocky, that's in the most humble way possible, but I have problems that people wish that they had. And so you have to try to look at that as an opportunity. And I know you were saying you were a little bit anxious about, starting school and everything like that, but it's all gonna work out how it's supposed to. Like, something in me just make me just trust that things are gonna be okay. Like, things will be all right. You're not gonna like it when you first go in it, maybe, but then you get used to it. Like, you warm up to it. Like, every day, or if not, what I try to do, like, almost every day. Y'all see me running or walking or whatever I do. And like a lot of times before I do it, I'm like, yo, I really don't feel like doing this. Like, I'm tired. I just been in a day of classes. Sometimes I be running after I had 4 classes. I might not have got sleep. Like last night, I got 4 hours of sleep. Maybe no. I got like 3.5 hours of sleep. So it's just so many, times that I don't want to do it. But then once I get into it, it's like, oh yeah, I got this. Like I'm not out of breath or nothing. Like yesterday I ran outside and I walked outside mainly, and I haven't walked outside lately, and I was walking, and then at the end I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run. So I was running, and like I ran a certain distance that used to make me feel like really out of breath. But then I was like, I low key felt like I was floating. Like I just told Elder the other day, like I felt like I was floating. And I'm like, yo, like I really improved with this. Like some things you're not going to realize the importance of or the quality it's going to have in your life until it happens or you're in it. So just try to like just change your perspective. Try to do things that'll make you not as anxious or nervous, or rely on us and talk to us, or anything like that. We always here for sure. Like I know sometimes it sounds like cliche because sometimes you get tired of hearing people say that, but I'm willing to show actions to know that we care about you and we're gonna be here for you. So yeah, yo, I don't know. I'm feeling real preachy today. Like, I'm feeling real preachy today. Khalees said, random, but I thought it would be weird for me being as young as I am in a grade. I am since New York schools start earlier. Wait, what you mean? You're not in Baltimore? I thought you was in Baltimore. Yo, not everybody's talking about their uniform in the chat. Hey, yo, Khalid. Real talk. Stop playing with me. Pushing 30 is crazy. Like, I'm not even trying to push 20. Like, I'm trying to just be 18 forever. Like, and next month, I'm gonna be 19. Like, that's almost 20. And I'm just like, time go by so fast. Like, I remember we was coming into this whole pandemic thing. And, like, when I was coming in, of course, I was, like, 15, 16 years old. And then, like, I'm in college, like, as a sophomore. Like on an e-board and trying to get internships and youth lead on horse mouth team that I just was helping Miss Joni make lift codes the other day. Like, years back, trying to help her at, Thriving Thursday so people can go home. And now I'm on the team. Like, it's so many things that you just sit back. Like, I really do feel old a little bit, but I'm not trying to be old. Oh, or older. Let me say that. I'm not going to say old, but pushing 30 is crazy. Oh, okay. You was born in New York. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next question, y'all. So we just answered what things are you nervous about. But now moving on to like a positive note is what things make you happy. So for me, the things that make me happy after I had really busy days is like being able to just sit and lay across my bed without having to think about what I'm going to do in the next couple minutes. Like I always be on the move, like on the go. Like, okay, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. When I come back, I'm gonna have to have my clothes laid out. I'm gonna take a shower. After I get out the shower, I'm gonna go to the cab. After I go to the cab, I'm gonna come back. So I like just being able to just lay across my bed and do absolutely nothing. And other things that make me happy is like my favorite juice. Like, I don't know, these things sound so small when I say them out loud, but they so big to me. So another thing that makes me happy is like my favorite juice is called, it's Minute Maid, but it's like cranberry, apple, raspberry. So I got one in the refrigerator. I'm gonna bust down as soon as we get off here. But like I like that, and then like my music when I get to like meditate in peace or like with rain sounds, that makes me happy. Being able to just reflect and think about where I am right now make me happy. Not, of course, not like mentally, but like the accomplishments I've been able to make, the impact I've been able to have on people's lives. Because sometimes you just be like, I'm not doing enough. You had the imposter syndrome and stuff, and it's like I am doing stuff. I am doing enough. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And like I should show myself some grace. So yeah, there's a couple things that make me happy at the end of the day. Showers after workouts make me happy. It feels so good. Like your skin is just, it's like all the sweat is just cleansed. Like you get a whole cleanse. So yeah, those are some of the things that make me happy and kind of make me feel like good at the end of the day. Like when it's all said and done, it's like I felt like I did everything that I could in the day. Little things like that make me happy. Oh, and flowers. Yo, hold on real quick. I'm about to show you my flowers because it's been like a week and my flowers look still like in pretty good condition. I'm not saying I'd be killing my flowers. They normally, my longest mine lasts maybe like 2 weeks. But like my flowers look good. Hold up. So y'all can't even really see. But like they still in good condition. Y'all remember I posted these like last Thursday. They still in good condition. Like I put them in my vase that I made when I was home. Shout out to McFadden Art Glass when I was glass blowing. It was real hot when I did that. But like yeah, flowers make me happy too. And I buy my own flowers. Like I told myself I wanted to do that. Like every 1 or 2 weeks, I wanted to buy my own flowers. Cause I earned that. I earned flowers, yes. So those are some things that make me happy. I'm about to see what y'all put in the chat. Police said I was so weird when it was, I think you said it. It was so weird when public schools had name. Cause in New York it was PS 269. Oh, like public school 269? That's different. My Morehouse brother ain't tell me about that. Hopefully I can get him on again, y'all, this semester. Cause I think I had him on last semester. He was so nervous to be doing that, but he should be alright now if he come back on. Roman said it makes me happy when I do my makeup, even with my bonnet on. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my bonnet, being able to put my bonnet on, even if I'm doing work, just be feeling so good. Cause it'd be like, all right, I could just stay in my room. Like being able to just have peace when you don't hear nobody talking or you got your bonnet on. You might even be staring at the wall. Something about that bonnet just make you feel magical. I don't know. Khalid said them cran mixes be bomb. They do. I used to drink the Cran pineapple. I think somebody put that in the chat. Yeah, cran pineapple. I drank that. Cran mango too. I like all the mixes. Mama said, I mean, full face with the purple bonnet on top. Yo, I can't. Oh, sorbet. Yo. So, fun fact, real quick. I mean, it's not fun fact, dang. It's not, by the time I say it's gonna be sound a little dark. So, I was having this week where I was a little sad when I was home, right? And like, I had ice queens like 3 times that week. Like, I miss ice queens so bad. Like, snowballs down here are not the same as Baltimore snowballs. Like, they're not. They're not. I haven't had a snowball that tastes like Baltimore snowballs down here. And if it is, somebody need to let me know where it's at. Because, baby, I miss home. Like, I don't eat crabs all the time, but just like having the option to eat crabs if I wanted to. Like, then they be, restaurants be all like Maryland crab soup. Baby, that's not no Maryland crab soup. Like, if it's not in Baltimore, it's not the Maryland crab soup. Like, we're in Atlanta. No. My ex said getting everything done, then relaxing is the best relief ever. Yes, it'd be like, oh my god, like I finished my assignment. Like you be able to take the biggest deep breath and just sit and be in your bed, like, oh my god, like I did it. Like it low key be feeling like a marathon, like in your head, it's kind of like a marathon. Like take time to do work and all that. Khalees said, I got this Alfonso mango and Roman raspberry flavored sorbet, and it's so good. That sound bougie. Like I need that. I need that. Whatever that is, I need that. Real bad. Khalees, stop playing. I never had a Baltimore snowball. Are you kidding me? It's a snowball stand on like every corner. Every other corner you'll see a snowball stand, even if it's on North Avenue. Khalees, get a Baltimore snowball before the summer is over. Like, get it. You need it. It's something you need in your life that you've been missing. Oh my god. Alright, so what things bring you peace? And there's one more question that I want to answer after that. Well, ask after that, and then we gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna share my jewel. But things that bring me peace is like when I do got everything that I need to be done for the day done. Like it's always more stuff that need to be done. Like that's just what it is. If I get my to-do list down to like 5 things, that would be great. Is it likely? Probably not. But when I get things that I need to get done for the day done, it's like, oh yeah, I'm there. Another thing, something that brings me peace is like, you know how you talk to certain people and it's like, oh, like feeling understood. You know, feeling understood make me feel peace. Like when people don't understand you and they like constantly around you, it's like chaotic. In my head at least, when I got people around me that don't really understand me or how I do things, it's not peaceful. So like when being understood, I think what else? Hugs. Hugs gonna give you a peace, and deep breaths. Deep breaths give me peace. They take a time to just sit. And my meditation book gives like, you know, hold your heart, you know, give yourself self-compassion. Those things kind of give me peace. And like going to the thrift store, like it's probably not the best thing to do. I don't do it every time I feel sad. I don't. Because if I did, y'all see me thrifting every other day. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, going to the thrift store making me feel peaceful because it's like, dang, I got all this. It was only $90. Like you clean up in a thrift store. I'm not gonna lie. Like that dress I wore the other day with the stripes, it was less than $7. And that outfit, the orange with the orange skirt, those both was left. It was less than $7 like a piece. It was like $6.24 or something like that. And when they be having the color days, we'd be like 50% off, stuff like that. I'm like, oh my, yes. So yeah, that give me peace because I'd be like, I be feeling good. Yeah, real bad. Deep breaths of fire. Yeah. Roman said that was me with Dr. London this week. Like she always got the wisdom on deck. Yeah, like sometimes it's good to just hear that, or just being able to sit and talk to somebody without them cutting you off. Like feeling safe is peace for me. Like feeling emotionally safe, physically safe, all that. Yeah, Khalid, everybody's love languages is different though. Antonio said, man, go to the swings and listen to the music. I'm trying to tell you, oh my God, I love the swings, but I wasn't going to the playground like that because playground by me, I don't think I got swings, but it also be like violence. We live in a city, so yeah. Um, yeah, I always hit on some good items, but I ain't even put everything out there yet. All right, I'm gonna ask the last question. So, what makes you feel love? I'm gonna definitely repeat, and it's good for some of these things if y'all repeat them, because sometimes things can make you feel multiple things. Make me feel love is like when people kind of like people understand like certain things I go through. Well, certain things I go through or certain things that I do, um, why I do them. Uh, um, there's specific things with people too, like talking to my dad make me feel love because normally he like emotional support. Um, yeah, just knowing somebody got your back too, like they going make sure you straight. Like sometimes you don't even know if you got yourself together, but you know you got a team behind you that's like, yeah, yo, like I got you. That make me feel love too. Um, Khalid said when people listen to me and understand my point of view on certain things, yeah, like it's really important to just have somebody just there to understand you, or just even there to listen. Like sometimes you don't gotta agree. Sometimes you might not be able to make sense of what I'm saying, but you're just able to sit there and listen. Sometimes help me navigate if I want advice and people that respect your intentions. Because sometimes you'll talk to your friend and be like, "Yeah, girl, can I just tell you this real quick? I don't want you to say nothing or nothing. I just want you to listen." And if you're relief like that, or saying things you wouldn't otherwise say. Roman said random acts of kindness. Like I'm always bringing somebody a gift, and I love the same in return. It doesn't even have to cost money. Just like a letter just telling me you love me. Yeah, I don't really hear. I don't hear I love you too much. I mean, the main person I normally hear I love you from. Well, I hear from Charles. I hear from my dad and Elder. So that's normally who I say I love you to and stuff. Of course, other people know that I love them, or like sometimes like how you act to well, a lot of times how you act it's like shows real love for people, but hearing it is kind of like different. It's like, oh, you love me, like little old me. So I feel you with that, and I used to write letters too to people. Khalid said sometimes good to just have a listening ear. Yeah, I love you too, Roman. Yeah, I normally say I love you probably more than I hear it. But when I hear it, I know that it's real. Like from the people that I hear from, just basically by how they treat me and stuff like that. Like certain people, they just got your back. They're gonna be there for you, even when you're in a dark time or dark situation. So yeah, y'all. So I'm hoping that allows y'all to kind of get some footing on how y'all want to start this school year or the next stage in your life. Um, for me, I'm still trying to do some navigating, but I'm in it now. Like I'm already in my sophomore year, and I wish I would have had a conversation like this before I came down here. Really important to sit and think about what things make you feel certain ways. So you don't want to get in a space where like things start feeling cloudy and fuzzy. So practice this. Practice figuring out things that make you feel peace, things that make you feel comfort, things that make you feel happy, things that make you feel love, things that make you feel nervous, mad, upset, angry, like all those different things. So when the things come up, it's not like you getting hit by Mike Tyson. Like you're prepared, you ready, you got everything that you need. But if it's things that y'all want to talk about that we might not be able to hit on, let us know. You always hear accepting topic suggestions, or if y'all want to come on, have a discussion or anything like that, let me know. And invite new people on. Like, we always looking for new people. I see some of the Summer Heartbeat stayed on. Miguel, shout out to Miguel, Roman, Khalid, London. I've been seeing y'all, and I appreciate y'all staying consistent with Heart Smiles. It's gonna pay off for sure. For people that haven't heard Youthful Security, I believe it's still accepting new people, or they have an interest form out right now. So make sure you go to the page. But other than that, I love y'all. My goal today is just to be conscious and aware of the person you are and the person you're becoming. Sometimes we don't realize where our habits are leading us to, and sometimes when we don't know that, that's where it becomes dangerous, because we don't necessarily know where we going. Like, we not being intentional with our actions, and we not being the best version of ourselves. So take that, take all of that with y'all. And I love y'all so much. I'm sending all the love and light to everybody that's on here that may be going through a hard time. I'm sending love and light to myself, self-compassion. I'm sending myself grace, all of those things. But I love y'all, and I hope that y'all have an amazing, amazing night. Tomorrow, Big Mel gonna be on here at 6 o'clock. And getting ready. And if y'all interested in the bingo, let me know. Send me your numbers. I think she wanted to get started this week. Send me your numbers. Send 5 numbers, 1 through 75, to my Instagram or to my phone. If you don't got my phone number, just DM me or find my DM. We are a little bit over, but all right, y'all. I love y'all. If y'all interested, hit me up with the numbers. Besides that, have a good night. Bye.